Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. We are back again, of course, for another live show. We'll be doing the championship predictions for this weekend's games. So, really going to be interesting. Obviously, some really brilliant games this weekend actually to look forward to. So we're back for another prediction show, like I said. I've got a guest, of course. He's already been on the channel once before, made his debut. Actually, on this show, on the EFL prediction show for the championship. So we've got to get him back on again. But before I do that, obviously, please make sure obviously you smash the likes, subscribe if you are new, and of course subscribe to our guest and follow his stuff as well. Really great guy. But yeah. But yeah, let's get him in now. It is, of course, Ollie who will be joining me. Get him in. Welcome, Ollie. How are you doing, mate?
Yeah, it's good to make my second appearance. As you said, yeah, I did make my appearance on this show, and also I wanted to say this isn't against you, but this team play at Swansea Stadium. It's the Ospreys, but it's nothing against Huddersfield. It's just I thought Arsenal top now. This isn't Premier League. England top, England not playing, and then I've never worn this on the stream. So, but it's nothing against Huddersfield. It is where they Swansea play, but I quite like the kit as well. I'm seeing them a week on Saturday as well at the Principality, which is the Wales rugby stadium. So that's going to be a game. But yeah, looking forward to. I'm looking forward to this stream. Looking forward to talking about the Huddersfield game as well. I'm sure you may or may not like my prediction. You hopefully will, but it's going to be. There's a lot of interesting games as well, of course. But yes, obviously, I've had an appearance before, but I hope have more appearances before. Obviously, you've been on my channel a few times, so we'd love to become a regular and be on the show a lot more times. But big up for having me on. Big up. Up the rest of the comments said big up, mate.
Yeah, we're gonna go for the comments. Big up to you. Yeah, big up, mate. Leave you out. Yeah, definitely agree with that. Leave you out. I agree with that. Oris is in, of course. Big up to you, mate. Big up. Oh, you're doing well, mate. And thank you for coming in. He says big up Ollie as well. Yeah.
Yeah, big up.
Yeah, like I said, he always puts this in the chat, of course. Like I said, make sure you smash the like. It would really mean a lot to me, of course. The support recently for me has been quite overwhelming, actually. So, like I say, I appreciate it. Obviously, more to come from me. I want to keep improving my content, obviously getting bigger and better, really, to be honest with you. So, yeah, big up to everyone for the support. Ramsey's in. Evening to you, Ramsey. I hope you're doing well, mate.
His profile picture is hilarious.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. He's a great guy, Ramsey, as well. And yeah, can we hit 350 subscribers? Like I say, that'd be great. Obviously, I'm at 311 at the moment, so hopefully, how many is that? That's
30, 29?
39.
No, 39, yeah, 39.
39 away, but yeah. And I was actually going to say that before. Oh, yeah. As we do go along these games, obviously, in the chat, get involved, put your predictions in, and we'll read them out as well, of course. The chat, you're always welcome in this channel, of course. The chat always involved, and you get what I'm trying to say. Maybe I didn't word that very well. I mean that you guys in the chat are as part of the show as obviously the guests that I have on. If it's just me, basically, that's what I meant to say. There we are. But yeah, anyway, let's get into the predictions, of course, without further ado. And we start with the Friday night game, of course. Middlesbrough taking on Norwich. This is going to be a brilliant game, this, to kick off the weekend's action, actually, to be honest with you. Two teams, obviously, at the top of the table. Obviously, Borough 4th at the moment, and Norwich, obviously, 8th. They're still at the top end of the tail, of course, trying to get into playoffs. But yeah, obviously, Middlesbrough, obviously, I've had a bit of down form in the last 5 games, really. Obviously, they've only won 1 of the last 5, drawing a couple as well and losing 2 as well. Obviously, Norwich, like I said, they're kind of a bit of a mixed bag, really, Norwich, from what I've seen anyway. And I must have missed that out, but I'm just gonna do this because I thought I'd already put it in the notes, but I haven't. But so yeah, they've won one of they're another team that have only won one of the last 5 as well. They like to draw a game, Norwich, last 5 anyway, and they've lost one. Obviously, that were against Sheffield United. So for me, I think Middlesbrough will win this game. I think they're going to win it only marginally. It's going to be very close. I'm going to go 2-1 to Middlesbrough. What about you, Ollie? What are your thoughts about this game and also your prediction?
Yeah, I was telling you in the back room as well, this is going to be a great game, probably one of the best of the game week. Middlesbrough, of course, 4th. They're both teams aren't on the greatest form, though. I'd looked Middlesbrough drawn, lost, win. Drawn is their form in the last 5 games, and Norwich draw, win, lost, draw, win, lost, draw. So both teams are only one out of their last 5 games. So not on the best form, but I do obviously, back Middlesbrough to win this game. With Norwich, of course, got my boy Marquinhos on, who's on loan from Arsenal. He's been starting now, which is good to see. Hopefully he gets experience at Norwich. He's only a young lad as well, only 19. So hopefully, he goes to Norwich, gets experience, and comes back better. But yeah, hopefully, I'm going to agree with you there as well. I'm going to go with a 2-1 because obviously, Middlesbrough, they're higher in the table, they're at home. And Norwich, I'd love to see a Marquinhos goal. Although they'll lose, I'd love to see him score, hopefully. I think he scored before he got a goal and assist in his debut, I think. So, and then Middlesbrough, not really sure who plays them. Let me just have a look. Maybe Akpom. I don't even know if he starts.
Akpom, yeah, he's been on fire this
Yeah.
season. He's the top scorer in the championship, and he's on the he's impressive, really strong.
Yeah, I'll go with maybe an Akpom double, but I agree with you. 2-1 here. Nothing but Middlesbrough win. I mean, never know. Norwich might surprise you. Norwich, obviously they're fighting for the playoffs. Where are they now? They are. They're only a point. They're 8th, only a point behind Blackburn, who are in 6th. So it's going to be tight. I think it's definitely between Coventry, Norwich, and Preston to climb up into that playoff spot. But I think the teams in the playoff, Luton, Middlesbrough, Millwall, and Blackpool, will probably be in the playoffs. But I'd love to see Norwich go up in the playoffs. They might, possibly go back into the Premier League. They're a strong side. So I'm back in Middlesbrough in this game. Be a good game, obviously on Sky. I might watch it if I can. But yeah, I'd love to see Norwich win. A surprise win, shock me. But for me, I'm going with 2-1 Middlesbrough. I do love a 2-1 as well, so you'll probably see some more 2-1s in his predictions. But yeah, of course, I'm going to go Akpom double and Marquinhos, my boy on loan from Arsenal, to score, hopefully. But yeah, I agree with you. 2-1 Middlesbrough.
Yeah, absolutely. And Ramsey's gone 2-1 as well. Yeah, 2-1. Yeah, 2-1.
Yeah.
And
I think, Arrest 1-0. Yeah, clean sheet maybe.
And Orest is 1-0. Yeah, 1-0 to Middlesbrough. Yeah, so clean sheet for Middlesbrough. Yeah, that's interesting for sure. But yeah, what a game! Like I said, what a game to kick off the weekend. It's going to be a brilliant game, brilliant competitive game, and both teams. It'll be a good watch on Sky. If anybody, obviously, it'll be a good game to watch for sure.
Yeah, I'll definitely watch it if I can.
Yeah, I definitely will. I'm just thinking, I've got my early start on Saturday morning, so I do want an early night as well, but it should be all right to catch some of it anyway, but yeah. Next up, of course, we have got the Saturday lunchtime game. What a game. Again, this game, top end and bottom end go head-to-head. Sheffield United obviously taking on Cardiff. So we know how good Sheffield United have been this season, on 76 points in second place. They are really on course to be going up, in the automatic places, back to the Premier League. And it will be a great achievement for them to get back up there. Because, like I say, it's not easy, and that's why I respect teams that are able to, when they do come down, bouncing straight back isn't easy, So obviously, Burnley have done it, as well. So yeah, they're there because they deserve to be there. They've got some real quality players. And obviously one of our Yorkshire rivals, but I've got nothing against Sheffield United, obviously. They're not really our rivals, but they're still one of our Yorkshire neighbours. But anyway, yeah, and the form guide as well from Sheffield United. Obviously, they've won 4 out of the last 5. Obviously, Cardiff, we know where Cardiff are, 21st at the moment. 42 points, obviously just 1 point from the relegation. I know they've got a game in hand, but it doesn't matter. Obviously, at the moment, they've still got, there's still 1 point from the relegation. They've slowed up a bit. They did pick up a bit of form before these 5 games, obviously, but then they've kind of dropped off again. So obviously, they've won only 1 of the last 5 as well, losing 3 and obviously drawing 1. For me, I don't see an upset here, really. I know the championship's unpredictable, but I just think at Bramall Lane, they've been so strong, Sheffield United. Especially scoring plenty of goals at home, even more so than away. But yeah, for me, I'm going to go Sheffield United 3, Cardiff 0, really, for me. But yeah, what are your thoughts on this game and what your scores were?
Yeah. Well, wait, who is your rivals? You know Sheffield aren't your rival. Who is your rivals in the Championship?
It's Leeds.
Burnley, maybe?
Leeds.
Leeds?
Oh, no.
Well, no, what about Championship?
I wouldn't. I'd say Sheffield United probably.
Yeah.
Burnley aren't really a rival. Burnley are Lancashire.
So,
Lancashire. So it's probably Sheffield United. Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on to the game though. Of course, Sheffield United have said they're at second, fighting to stay up. I think they will. They're 5 points clear of Luton. Them and Burnley will definitely go up, and obviously Burnley, they're going up. Good to see them going in the Prem. We'll obviously talk about that game later. But you said, yeah, top versus bottom. Cardiff, I'd love to see them get relegated. Personally, Swansea, Cardiff rivalry. Swansea's one of my teams in the Championship, so I'd love to see them go down. Really, the second best team in Wales. But yeah, if they do lose and possibly other results, maybe Blackpool, Reading win or whatever, then they might go down into the relegation zone. But I do back Sheffield United to win. I love to do this for the last 5 games. Sheffield United lost their last game and then they won the last 3 and lost. And Cardiff on the best of form, lost their last game, won, lost, drawn, and lost. So they've won 1 out of their 5, whereas Sheffield United won 3 out of their 5. I do see a clean sheet here for Sheffield United. They last time they played each other away, Sheffield United only got a 1-0 win. I'm going to agree with you with a high scoring game. I think it'll be 2-0. I think yeah, I don't think it'll be 3-0. Maybe Cardiff might not concede that many goals. If he's fit as well, my Scottish boy Ollie McBurney, if he starts, he'll probably get a goal. And maybe Billy Sharp if he starts as well. I don't know if he should be playing. So Billy Sharp and Ollie McBurney, clean sheet for the lads. They should be going up, really. Obviously, they can't go first because they're 24 points below Burnley, but they'll want to secure the second place. So they're 5 points clear. They've got 5 or games left now. Oh no, 6. Yeah, 6 games left. So yeah, I'm going with 2-0. It could be 3-0. I do agree with you, but yeah, Ramsey agrees with that. 2-0. I think Cardiff. Yeah, Cardiff are awful. I really hope they go down. Honestly, I do. I'd love to see Reading stay up. Obviously, Reading. They got the points deduction, but I'd love to see them stay up. I like Reading. One of my friends used to support Reading or supports Reading. Old friend of mine. So I'd love to see them stay up. And as I said, Cardiff, I want to them go down. Nothing but Sheffield United win here. They're at home, better team, better form. 2-0 Sheffield United.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So everyone against the chat, see you, whatever. No, yeah. Sheffield United 3, Cardiff. Matthew. By the way, big up to you as well, mate. Thank you for coming.
Big up, Matthew.
He's always here. This is the guy that does my thumbnails, Ollie.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I thought it was that guy.
Yeah. He's always in the chat. Ramsey 2-0. Yeah, 2-0 to Sheffield United. Yeah, so he agrees with you, Ollie. Oris says 3-0 Sheffield.
He agrees with you.
Yeah. And like I said, obviously,
but,
I like plugging this.
Ryan, do you think McBurney will get a goal?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's a good, decent player. And to be fair, McBurney. I think that who's that other player they've got up front? I've forgotten his name.
Billy Sharp.
But no, because Billy Sharp doesn't start anymore.
Doesn't
he? He's usually a bench player, Billy Sharp, but I can't remember his name.
Oh wait, hold on. Is it Elam Nijaya, whatever his name is? He's from
Ndai,
yeah, he's from Senegal. Ndai, yeah.
He's a good player, yeah.
Well, with
So
McBurney as well, he's a former Swansea player, so I'm sure he'd like to beat Cardiff in this game.
By the way, that Sheffield United's goalkeeper is going to be out for this game because he got sent off in the last game.
Oh, did he? Let's have a look.
Against Burnley, yeah. He got sent off. So I don't know who their backup is.
Gosh, a last professional foul, last man. Oh no, I need to watch that. And it was in the 17th minute as well. So, they're Adam Davis. Why isn't he playing? He's their number one.
No, I don't know, but West Fotheringham's always been playing.
Yeah.
So yeah, obviously they've got a former Town player as well. Sheffield United, of course, Oliver Norwood, great player. And, they've got real quality, really. They're too good for the Championship. If I'm honest.
He played for Brighton as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He was sitting there, yeah. And but yeah, so yeah, that's kind of that. But yeah, I need to get back to what I'm saying. Yeah. So yeah, let's go on to the next game then. So Blackpool taking on Wigan. Obviously, it's bottom of the table, taking on second bottom. Yeah, a relegation clash for me. I think that this game will, if it's a draw or whoever loses, I think they're pretty much down there. To be honest, they're down. I think they're both gone anyway, personally. But I think whoever loses, or if it's a draw, I think they're both down technically. Then, for me, I think they've, obviously there's only a point difference between the two. Blackpool are just in shocking form at the moment. They've lost 4 out of the last 5. Blackpool, Wigan, obviously, they've only won 1 of the last 5, losing 2 and drawing 2. So they're not much in better form, really. For me, I can't split these two teams, and I'm going to go for a 0-0. It's going to be a boring game. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Ollie? What do you think about this game? I mean, obviously, it's at Blackpool, but Blackpool, they're terrible. They've been terrible lately, and terrible all season, really. But in the last 5 games, obviously, losing 4 out of the 5, and obviously Wigan have not been much better. Of course, that points deduction really hasn't helped Wigan. Of course, it hasn't. But yeah.
Well, only 3 points. Only 3 points they got deducted. But,
but even with them 3 points, they would have been.
But why did they get deducted? What happened?
I've forgotten the reason now. Actually,
was it like financial? Maybe, I don't know.
It's something to do with breaking rules. I know that. Obviously,
right.
But,
yeah.
But Blackpool have just sacked their manager, haven't they, Mick McCarthy? If you know all that.
Oh, have they?
Yeah. So, they've sacked him. And
so who have they got now? Stephen Dobby. Who's that? Is that their caretaker?
He's just the interim manager for now. He used to play for Blackpool.
Did he?
But Ramsey's just said, don't understand why Blackpool have sacked their manager this close to the end of the season. Same with Reading. I mean, it's a strange one, isn't it? But anyway, this game, it's just going to be. It's not going to be. It's going to be a boring game, really, for me. So that's why I've gone 0-0. I can't separate these two sides. They're both bad as each other. So.
For me, it could be. It's going to be a boring game. Relegation clash. If I had to split them both up to predict a win, I'll go with Blackpool. But I don't know. I might agree with you with a 0-0. It's going to be a boring game. No one's going to score. Last time they did play Wigan at home, they won 2-1, but that was towards the start of the season. Blackpool are the second worst team at home, so they're not very good at home. So, whereas Wigan, they're the 19th best team away. So Wigan got better, got good away, and Blackpool aren't that good at home. But I'm actually going to go with a surprise game. I'm going to go with the 2-1 Blackpool.
Really?
Yeah. I know it's very high scoring, but I just fancy Blackpool. I mean, they will go down. I do predict them to go down. My bottom 3 is probably Blackpool, Wigan, and Cardiff. But I don't know. They're at home. They're they've lost 4 of their last 5 and only won 1. And Wigan, they've drawn 2, won 1, and lost 2. But I don't know. I'm just going with a shock result. It could be a 0-0. You could be right, but yeah, I think Blackpool are at home. They haven't really got any standout players, I don't think. I don't know who was. Oh, I mean, they've got Charlie Patino actually from Arsenal. Of course, he was benched in the last game, so I'm not sure if he will start. But I do fancy him hopefully to start. If he does, he'll probably get a goal. Hopefully. But no, I know it's very shocking. I just go with 2-1 Blackpool. I think they're at home. Actually, it won't be a boring game. I think it'll be a few goals in it. It'll be interesting, but out of the two teams, they're both getting relegated, so it doesn't really matter who wins with both teams. But both teams would like to win to, get more points to possibly try and stay up. But Wigan, they're going to finish bottom. Blackpool either 22nd or 23rd. They'd be very lucky to stay up, I think. If other results go their way and they start winning their last games, then maybe. But yeah, shock result for me. I'm going 2-1 Blackpool.
Yeah, interesting. Like I said, both teams have struggled to score all season as well, so it's interesting you've got Blackpool to score. Although Blackpool have maybe come up with some goals at some point and surprised us all at one point as well. So.
It could be 1-0 maybe. They could just sneak a cheeky goal maybe.
It's one of those.
It's going to be a boring game though. I mean, I don't know why I predicted 2. Yeah, so actually Ramsey agrees with me, 2-1. Ramsey says 2-1.
Yeah, so Matthews is catching him, obviously 1-1 between Middlesbrough for draw for Middlesbrough Norwich. Yeah, 2-1 to Blackpool. Yeah, Ramsey agree.
Agree with me.
A draw possibility in this game between Blackpool and Wigan. Matthews says, I don't think either of those teams will prevail in that match. Yeah, I mean it's one of those, and it's I can't split them, so that's why I've gone for a draw. Yeah, like I say, it's a strange one. I don't understand why they've got rid of their managers so late on, because what can a manager... They're probably going to leave the interim managers in charge until the end of the season now, but I mean, even if they're trying to get another manager in, he's not got any time to work with, so I don't really see the point in sacking him this late. Both of them, really, Paulins and Mick McCarthy. And Orist has gone for a 1-1, so a draw as well. For Orist, Yeah, so that's that one. Obviously, next game is Millwall.
Preston.
Millwall versus Preston. Sorry, I'm just checking my note, but like I said, I lost my place. So yeah, obviously Millwall, obviously 5th place at the moment, 62 points. Again, a team that are still in the playoff places, but the last 5, they've only won 1 of the last 5 games, losing 2 and drawing 2. Preston, again, on 62 points level. Obviously, Millwall higher up on goal difference. Form, they've won 4 and lost 1. They're on a 3-match winning streak at Preston. So they're in really good form at the moment. For me, this is going to be a great game. Both teams, obviously, fighting for a playoff spot. And I think it's remarkable how 5th, 6th, and 7th are all level on points. Obviously, and obviously Norwich, just a point behind. It's so tight up there. And the game is going to be really tight. But I believe that Preston will pick up a win. It's going to be close. But I believe that Preston will win this game 2-1. I'm going for a 2-1 Preston. Because I just think that Millwall is struggling at the moment. Plus, I do believe that Preston have got the momentum. So, yeah, it's going to be a great game to watch. But, yeah, that's just my thoughts, really. I mean, Ollie, what do you think of this game and what are your score prediction?
Yeah, Preston on better form, won 4 of their last 5, lost 1. Millwall surprisingly only won 1, drawn 2, and lost 2. They're still in the playoffs though with that form. Preston, obviously, them and Norwich point behind each other, and they're both Blackpool, Preston are level on points with Blackpool, but they're on goal difference. They're below
Blackburn.
Yeah, and Blackburn have got a game in hand, so maybe Blackburn have the advantage in that game, that end. But I do back in Millwall when I used to know someone who, I still know him, but old friend from school who support Millwall. He was a Man City fan, but his championship team was Millwall. I do fancy them to win here. They'll make playoffs probably. They're 5th. Although it's very close between Norwich, Preston, and Blackpool. They're a point between them. But yeah, I'm going to go with Millwall. I think Preston will score. I'll probably go with a 2. I always, every time I go 2-1, a lot of the times I go 2-1, but I'm going to go 2-1 Millwall. Yeah, Preston will score. I don't think they'll win though. Millwall with that. I always think home support as well. At home advantage as well. But last time they played each other, Millwall won 4-2. So yeah, I do back Millwall to win in this one. Millwall aren't bad at home as well. 6th best at home, not good away. So they're good at home. Preston aren't good. Actually, they're all right away. They're 4th best. But I do back Millwall to win this one 2-1. I think they will get playoffs. Preston will probably. It goes between them and Blackpool, but I think they'll probably miss out. Although they might, you never know. But I'm going with 2-1 Millwall. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And Oris has said 2-1 Millwall.
Yeah,
So
you agree with me?
Not agree. You're not agreeing with me, either of you two. I've gone the other way. And Matthew.
Wait, what did you say again?
I've gone for 2-1 Preston.
Ooh.
But yeah.
Wait, why are you not back in Millwall?
Because I just think that Preston have got the momentum, like I say. I just believe that Millwall, they are good at home, but I just believe that Preston made us nick this one. I've just got a sneaky feeling I have. And yeah, obviously Matthew says 2-1 to.
He agrees with you.
Preston, yeah, he agrees with me. He's got to go. Oh yeah, you're going to watch the next Harry Potter movie. You're watching this, yeah. No problem at all, mate. Thank you for coming.
What Harry Potter movie? Is it a new one?
He's going through the series. I think he's at. He's at the. I've forgotten which one he's at now, but he's.
They're making a series of Harry Potter, aren't they? They're making a new series. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, I heard that. I love Harry Potter.
But it's going to be like. It's going to be like really long. They're making like a series of every book or something. I think it's going to be in like every 10 years. I'm not sure.
It'll be good. I have actually heard that, so yeah, it should be good. But yeah, I've been to the Warner Brothers studios. Obviously, I'm a big Harry Potter fan myself. So yeah.
I went to University of Orlando, and I went to the Harry Potter land there.
Oh really? I'm jealous. Yeah. Like I say, big up to Matthew for coming in anyway, and I hope you enjoy the film. Yeah. Ramsey says 1-0 to Millwall, and he puts in brackets, beating Millwall away isn't for everyone. He had to put that in, of course, we did go to Millwall and beat Millwall. So yeah, I love that ending to that comment there. And I'll also add that Swansea game is tough, but I have confidence in Huddersfield too. Yeah, we get
we'll get on to that.
You think Huddersfield will win that game? Yeah, nice one. The honorary Luton fans in. Hello there to you. I hope you're welcome for coming in. And Matthew's just put wow. I don't know what he put wow to, but yeah. Anyway. But yeah. Anyway, moving on. So we've gone a bit mixed bag there with predictions, but yeah, that's what it's all about. Different opinions, of course. The next game is QPR, who take on Coventry. Obviously. QPR obviously in 20th place at the moment, 43 points. They've not won. They're on a really bad run. Actually, obviously, they've not won any of their last 5 games, drawing 1 and losing 4. And Coventry obviously 9th place, 59 points. So they've still got a chance of getting the playoffs. Obviously, there's a 3-point gap, but they've still got a chance, Coventry. Obviously, Coventry have only won 1 of the last 5, though. That's the problem. They're in a bit of a balanced spell at the moment when they need to be picking wins. They've drawn 3 and lost 1. The draws that they picked up, they need to be looking at winning those if they wanted to get in the playoffs, obviously. But for me, I'm gonna back the away side again. Coventry. I think QPR's bad run will continue. Unfortunately for them, not unfortunately for us, because obviously one of our rivals down there. But I think they win this game 2-0. Coventry 2-0. And Gyökeres is going to score, but
Luton fan, do you want the do you want the owners out or not? He says.
Yeah. What was the set? I forgot where I was now. What was I saying?
Maybe about the game.
Yeah. Coventry to win 2-0
2-1.
and Gyökeres to get both. Gyökeres is on fire this season. If Coventry don't go up, I do predict he will go to a Premier League club next year. He's that good. Next season, sorry. He's that good for me. But yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts on this game and what's your prediction?
Yeah, I'm going to back Coventry in this one. Coventry, they're higher in the table. QPR are fighting for relegation. I do think QPR will stay up, but they're definitely in there. Obviously, it's very close between the teams. Cardiff on 42, QPR 43, Reading 31. So it's almost like 3 points, difference from 20th, 19th to 22nd. But Coventry, although they're away, I do back them. They are currently 9th. It's between them, Norwich, and Preston to try and fight for the playoffs with Blackburn. Coventry at home, they're better. They're 9th best. They're okay away. 10th best. QPR aren't that good at home, so I'm going to back Coventry in this one. I'm also going to go with a clean sheet. I always go for a 2-1. I always go with a 2-1, but I would back QPR to score a goal with the home support, but I just don't think they're good enough to score. I don't really see anyone who would score for them. For me, Coventry, they're Swedish striker, I don't want to pronounce his name. He'll probably score a goal if he's fit.
Gyökeres.
Gyökeres. Yeah, he'll hopefully get a goal for them. I know someone else who's an Arsenal fan. He supports Coventry as well. I do know a lot of people who support Championship teams, but Coventry. I think they'll win this game. I was going to go 2-1, but I don't want to keep saying 2-1s. I want to go with a 2-0 QPR. They're not going down. They'll just stay up. I think they'll just stay up. And Coventry, they're up there getting to the playoff days. They're very close. They're what are they? They're about
3 points.
3 points off. Yeah, so it's very close between them. Norwich, as I said, they might miss out, and if they do get in the playoffs, I don't think they'll win it. So I think there's no point being in the playoffs. Maybe they want to just finish 9th or a bit higher. But yeah, QPR's they're 20th. They've lost 4 of their 5 games. They've drawn 1. Coventry haven't had the best form as well. They've drawn 3, 1, lost 1. But I think most people here will back Coventry just to win 2-0 from me. I think it's the first clean sheet I've predicted. I predicted a clean sheet in the Sheffield United game. But yeah, I don't see QPR scoring. But yeah, Coventry will win this game easily. Could be more than 2-0, but I'm going with 2-0 Coventry.
Yeah. The honorary Luton fan says Huddersfield will beat Swamps. I think you misspelled
Swamps.
that.
Maybe he accidentally put a P instead of, and then.
Yeah, maybe he did. He asked, "Did I want the owners out or not?" Well, it was Dean Hoyle, obviously.
Who is your owner?
I think it was the correct decision for him to leave at this point. Obviously, he was looking to sell anyway. And yeah, obviously he's done amazing for us. What he's providing, obviously, the memories he's given us over the years, getting to the Premier League, getting promoted from League One, obviously to the Championship as well. He's done brilliant for us. But to go forward, I think obviously it was the right decision for him to obviously, pass it on to somebody else now. And obviously exciting times with a new owner in the summer as well. Obviously an American, businessman who is very highly thought of at his club in America. So listen, it was the right decision. I don't want to waffle on about that, but yeah, it was the right. Obviously, I'll miss Dean Hoyle, but I thank him for everything he's done for us. But it was the right decision. Coventry 2-1, Ollie says. Interesting, yeah, interesting stuff.
Nope.
And Ramsey's gone for a 1-1 draw. The QPR's downfall this season has been mental, hasn't it? Going from battling for playoffs to this relegation scrap. They were up there at one point, I remember now, actually, earlier on in the season, yeah. But the form has just sort of sunk low, further down the table. And Oris puts Neil Warnock's bam. Yeah, I mean, I've converted Oris now likes Huddersfield, which is great. So,
And I do as well.
he says that Huddersfield is championship team. So that's so obviously
They're one of my championship teams. I have many championship teams.
Yeah. But Oris says Huddersfield are his only championship team that he likes. So, what can I say? It's just great. But anyway, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to the next game. Obviously, Reading taking on Burnley. Burnley, obviously, as we know, have just stormed the league this year, as we mentioned earlier. Fantastic season they've had under Vincent Kompany. What a manager! Great quality within there. Obviously, honestly, the fact that I think the most impressive thing about Burnley is that if you look at the summer when they got relegated last summer, the amount of players they lost, but were still able to bring in, quality that really did keep on, So the fact they lost so many players, but were able to replace those players with really good quality, and obviously, still managed to have such a strong season after losing such, great players. Obviously, Nick Pope, their goalkeeper, obviously went amongst others. So listen, I've got to give them credit for what they've done, really. But Burnley, it's just unbelievable. And Vincent Kompany, brilliant manager, and obviously he's going to have a big managerial career for sure ahead of him. And that's not saying that too soon, because you can tell he's got something about him that will make him a really good manager for many years to come, really, if I'm honest. But obviously, in the end of the game, Burnley obviously have won 4 out of the last 5. Obviously, the other game that they didn't win was a draw. Reading, obviously, 41 points, obviously, in 22nd place, obviously, the final relegation place. They haven't won in 5. They've drawn 3 and lost 2. Their form has just been awful at the moment. But obviously, Reading are at home, but I still don't think that's a factor in this game. I think that Burnley are just going to have too much for Reading, in my opinion. And I know that people are saying, "Oh, Burnley are promoted now and this and that," but Burnley want to win the champion. They want to go up as champions, so they've still got something to play for. So they'll be eager to get a win. Reading, like I say, really struggling. They're dropping into relegation. Obviously, sacking the manager Paul Ince. I don't really know why they've sacked. Like I said, we mentioned that earlier. Why get rid of a manager so close to the end of the season? It makes no sense to me. And for me, I'm going to go for a big scoreline, but unfortunately, for Reading's point of view, it's going to be a bad score for them. I'm going to go for a 4-0 Burnley. I just think it's going to be too. It's not going to be easy, but obviously, it's just going to. Burnley are just going to be too good for them, really. They've outclassed everyone, most teams that they've come up against this season. So, and Reading, obviously, I know they're at home, but obviously the fans obviously may have a part to play, but I don't really think they've got that great of a fan base anyway at Reading. But maybe I might be wrong. Maybe I'm being a bit disrespectful. But I'm just saying, I don't think, obviously, Reading, you've got to give them something to cheer about. I don't think they'll have anything to cheer about in this game. I'm waffling on anyway, but I'm going for a Burnley convincing win. Ollie, what do you think about this game? Am I maybe overlooking Reading too much, do you think, or do you think that Burnley will win this comfortably?
Yeah, Burnley will easily win this game, man. Reading obviously are in the relegation zone at the moment with the 6-point deduction and losing their last game against Preston. But I do back Reading to stay up. A team I'd like to stay up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to see them in League One. They're not my championship team, but one of my old mates supported Reading, and I do like them a bit. So I like them to stay up. I prefer Cardiff to go down for them. And it's a shame about the points deduction. They'll probably be much higher without points deduction. But yeah, I've got to agree with you. The 4-0 scoreline. Burnley have won 4 out of their last 5 and drawn 1, whereas Reading haven't even won a game in their last 5. They've drawn 3 and lost 2. So I've got to go with the 4-0. For me, that it would be great to see them back in the Premier League. Yeah, goals probably from Goodmanson, whatever his name is. Goodmanson, maybe Ashley Barnes getting a goal, but it's going to be a thrashing. Honestly, it could be 2, 3, 4, but I'm going with 4. It'll be good to see Vincent Kompany back in the Premier League as well, and obviously Paul Ince being sacked is a shame. But Reading, they aren't doing that well.
Yeah, he
They'll
was
have
struggling with points.
Noel Hunt, their under-21s manager, will have his first game, so I don't think it's new manager bounce. He's not going to be that good. Burnley, they want to win a lot of their next points. They're obviously they've secured promotion, but it would be nice for them to get 100 points. If they win all their next games, they'll get 18, so they can afford to lose a few points in the next games. But I don't really see that happening. I'm going with a 4-0 Burnley. And if anyone's interested, West Ham drew 1-1 to Ghent in the Conference League, and obviously not long till the Man United game as well. But yeah,
Was that away or home?
Potential penalty in the West Ham game. I don't know who to. He's going to the board. So something could happen here. I think it's a penalty possibly to West Ham here. I'll keep you updated. But yeah, the Man United game is in about 17 minutes, but he's walking over. It's literally in injury time now. He's looking at, I don't know what happened here. I think he's been slide tackled down the box. He's looking the monitor now. Hold on, I'll let you know now. I think it is a penalty. He's running in the box and he doesn't win the ball. I'll let you know in a minute, but yeah, 4-0 Burnley. Reading,
Yeah.
A shame, the points deduction and they're in the relegation zone, but I do want them to stay up. 4-0 Burnley.
Yeah. So is it a penalty or what's happening?
Wait, it's surely a penalty. He's given a yellow card. It's a penalty to West Ham in the last minutes of the game. Oh my goodness. West Ham to win this game against Ghent away. And oh my goodness, it's a red card. Oh my goodness. It's a red card. Oh my God. It's a red
What
card.
is going on?
I don't know. It's a red card. So I don't know who it is to the Ghent player. But it's been 1-1 since I've watched it, and now there's a penalty at the dying minutes.
Wow, drama right at the end. But yeah, RWA Productions has said, am I free next week to come on? Of course, drop me a DM. Drop me a DM. My socials, obviously, HTFT8 on Instagram and Twitter. So if you've got Twitter, just drop me a DM there. Obviously, on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. But yeah, I'm being more than happy to come on your channel next week. Yeah, definitely. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's
Hold
happening?
on, I think the penalty's been overturned. No red card. No penalty. It's ending 1-1 West Ham. So, yeah, unfortunate for West Ham there. Yeah, I thought that was a penalty. I looked at the game and it said potential penalty. He went to the board and he cancelled the red card. So I saw the red card, and what he was doing is he gave him the red card, and then he went up to him and then he did that to cancel it. So it's in the 6th minute, still going, but it's surely going to end now. West Ham on the attack here. Yeah, it's going to end 1-1. Obviously, the Man United game's coming up as well. Man United and West Ham, the only teams in the Champions League who are still in. Obviously, Arsenal aren't in the Europa League anymore. It is full-time 1-1. West Ham, unfortunately draw there. We'll have to wait and see about the United game as well. I'm going with the United winning that. But sorry, we went off topic there. Let's get back on.
No, it's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But yeah, RWA Productions, like I said, drop me a DM. Like I said, I'll get back to it. Obviously, I will definitely come on your channel. Obviously, I'm going to the game as well next week. If you're going, I will be there next Tuesday night. So obviously, if you're going, then potentially a bit of a collaboration before the match on my channel if you wish.
Oh yeah, you're paying Sunderland, aren't you? Yeah.
First trip to the stadium of light for most of us. I've never been to the stadium. I'm not looking forward to it.
Really? You've never been?
No, never been to the stadium. We haven't really played Sunderland in ages, so we haven't really had the opportunity to do so. But yeah, thank you for that RWA, and thank you for the subscription as well. I've just seen you subscribe as well, so big up to you. He's gone for a 3-0 Burnley, yeah. So 3-0 Burnley, big up to you. 4-0 to Burnley, Ram says, he agrees with us. Keep smashing the likes. Ori says, yeah, big up, Ori, big up to you, mate. He's gone for 2-0 Burnley, so he's gone for a bit more of a respectable scoreline. And yeah, Burnley have been unbeaten in 2023 so far. Yeah, absolutely. It's just been incredible the run they've been on, really. West Ham, but yeah, no, it wasn't a penalty in the end.
It wasn't a penalty. Basically, yeah, it got overturned. There was a red card. It was given a penalty, but he overturned it after looking at the board, which is a bit weird. Every time they go to the board, it usually been given. But
yeah,
I think for me, it was a penalty. He went. I think actually he did win the ball. If he replayed it, he did actually win the ball. He did go down, but he won the ball. So I think that's
it's one
why
of
it was.
those.
Yeah, it wasn't given. But unfortunately for West Ham, they could have won the game in the dying embers there. But they go home now. That they should be winning the next leg at home. And yeah, I'm watching the Man United game now. They're training. Man United, the only English team left in the Europa League. So I'm hoping they go out, man. I'm sorry, Arrest. I'm sorry, any United fans.
No, Ollie, no. We want Man United to win. Well, I do.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I want them to win tonight, but I don't want them winning the Europa League. I just don't want
them. I do. But there's an Enz Yujka. I don't know if I've said your name. Sorry, I do apologize.
I think it's Enes Yuka. Enes Yuka.
Good evening to you. Thank you.
Where are you from? Where are you from, Enes? Where are you from? Let us know.
Yeah, I'm not. Sorry for pronouncing your name wrong.
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah, just put like how you say your name, like in syllables or something.
Well, yeah, big up to you for coming in, by the way. New person to the channel as well. Anytime, mate, on 248 subs so far. I hope you will get 300 subscribers for sure, mate. So keep going with your. I'll check out your content as well.
In the Man United game, I just saw two people who had their shirts backwards with Weghorst on their shirt, and he's on the bench. He's on the bench.
Goodness. Yeah, well, what can I say? But yeah, let's continue on with this.
Yeah.
Rotherham taking on Luton, obviously. I'm just going to quickly get. Oh, yeah, here we are. So Rotherham obviously at home in this one. They're 18th at the moment. Rotherham 45 points. Still not mathematically safe. Of course, they're still in the relegation fight. And obviously, they've only won one of the last 5, losing 2 and drawing 2. And Luton obviously up in 3rd place. To be fair, big up to Luton. You know, they've done fantastic this season. Obviously from that playoff disappointment last year, obviously, you know, and continuing that this season, going even higher than what they were last season. They've had a fantastic season, so big up to them. Unbelievable season they've had. So they're 3rd place, 71 points. And they've won 3 and drawn 2 out of the last 5. For me, I think that Rotherham will not be able to, you know, win this game. I think obviously they do need a win, but I think that they will actually lose this game. So for me, Luton will win this game 2-1. 2-1 to Luton for me. It'll be a tight game. Rotherham always make it tricky for opponents. They're never an easy side to play against, trust me on that one. But Luton have just got a bit more quality than Rotherham, and I think they'll just get over the line with a 2-1 victory to Luton. What are your thoughts on this game, Ollie, and your prediction?
Yeah. Just apologies about the West Side. It did delay a bit, but yeah, you are now 36 away by 350. I did subscribe on one of my other accounts, and obviously he did send in the chat he subscribed. So keep smashing the subscribe, guys. Let's get him to 350 soon, maybe by the end of May or something like that. Let's get him there soon. 36 away. Yeah. Come on, guys. Share it as well. Share it. So make sure you subscribe, of course. But yeah, moving on to this game. Obviously, if you know Hanno, Chelsea fan, that's Luton's his championship team. And a friend of his called Ty as well on YouTube. I think Ty, I don't know his YouTube channel, but yeah, I do back Luton to win this game. Even though they're away, Rotherham, they're 18th. And looking at the last 5 games, Luton have won 3 and drawn 2. Rotherham won 1, lost 2 and drawn 2. The last time they played each other, it was a 1-1 draw. But I don't think it's going to be like that today. Sorry, not today, on Saturday. But yeah, I'm going to go with my first not 2-1. It's going to go. I have said not 2-1, but I'm going with 3-1. I think it'll be a high scoring game. Rotherham will score. With Luton, I don't want to say who's going to score. I don't even know anyone, but they'll score 3. I think they're on good form. They're 3rd in the table, so if they're third in the table, I would back a team like that to score many goals. And obviously, they could be the favourites to win the playoffs as well. I mean, Luton, Middlesbrough will. I mean, the favourites, probably Middlesbrough or Luton. I back if possibly even Norwich if they go into the playoffs, they could win it. But yeah, Luton third, 5 points behind Sheffield United. I don't think they'll overtake them, even though. And Sheffield United have a game in hand as well. So, Rotherham. Yeah, not looking good for them. They will stay up though. I think they're definitely out of the teams. They're 2 points, but above Huddersfield, and they are 11 points behind, above Wigan in bottom place. So yeah, they're one of the teams I back to stay up. The teams I back to stay up are Rotherham, Huddersfield, QPR, and Reading. So I think all those teams will be safe, and obviously Birmingham, they're safe, and the teams above them are all safe. But yeah, Rotherham. They're at home, so I backed them to score. I didn't back QPR to score because they're not doing well. But no, Luton, they'll win this game 3-1 comfortably. They're at third in the table. Rotherham are terrible. And yeah, I backed Luton to win this 3-1. What did you say again? Did you say 3-1?
No, I said 2-1 to Luton.
2-1.
I think it'd be a tight game. I think it's never easy against Rotherham, but obviously Carlton Morris has done well for Luton this year. Carlton Morris is a great player. And Panzu as well has scored numerous times as well, so he's a great player. And obviously Adebayo, great player as well. And Alan Campbell as well, great attacking threat they've got there. Interested to see what happens. Let's just see what everyone else is saying. Orist has gone for a 3-1 Luton. Indeed, yeah. So you're going for a 3-1 as well.
Agree with me, yeah.
RWA Productions has gone for a 2-1. So the same as me. Ramsey's gone for something different. 1-0 to Rotherham. Lovely, a shock result for Rotherham.
Ramsey, why? Let us know why. I mean, I don't really think...
It's the championship. Anything can happen in the championship. So
yeah, for me, the championship is definitely one of the best leagues because, it's very competitive. You've got the playoffs, you've got the relegation. 46 games as well. It's got to be up there with one of the best leagues after the Premier League, probably.
Ollie, you would say that. I mentioned this on my stream last time. I believe the championship is the best league in England for me.
Really?
Over the Premier League. Because the Premier League...
The competitiveness, yeah.
I'll tell you why, though. There's a big divide in the Premier League from the top half to the bottom half. And I don't think there's as many shocks in the Premier League as there is in the Championship. So I think that's why I kind of said that. But who else is RWA Productions? Regardless of some of the promotion from League One last season, do you think we will make the playoffs in the Champ and do the double?
I don't think you'll make the playoffs this season.
Yeah, I think it'll be a tall order this season for you guys, really, if I'm honest with you. But I think you've had a fantastic season. Big up to Sunderland, by the way, obviously just coming up and really holding their own in the Championship. But I think it's maybe just a bit... I don't think you're ready to, obviously, you probably, next season, obviously, you can push even further, and I think, you can get even close to the playoffs, definitely. But I think this season may be a bit of a shot. It will be a bit of a long shot, really. I mean, they are only 4 points off the playoffs, Sunderland. If we win Saturday, we'll be sneaking on the team above us. Yeah, I mean, it's very tight. We will be finishing. We are kind of running over it.
Yeah.
Obviously, but we're going to try and keep it to obviously an hour, which is about 6 minutes away. So we'll do well to do that. But it'll be done in the next 5-10 minutes, guys. Anyway.
Yeah.
Obviously, people want to watch the Man United game. That's fair enough. But if you win Saturday, I mean, I don't know who you've got. Oh yeah, we obviously, if you do win, then obviously you can. Obviously we'll get into that in a minute. But Rotherham had good results recently, drawing 0-0 with Norwich. Yeah, they did draw against Norwich. That was good 0-0 against Norwich, actually, and beating West Brom 3-1. And they seem to do well at home. They do definitely. Ramsey definitely agree. But moving on. We've got 5 games left, so I don't know if you want to just kind of go through these.
Yeah, we'll go through these quickly.
Stoke, obviously, West Brom. We're just gonna go. We're not gonna obviously.
Yeah, let's just say the score prediction. Let's just do that.
Yeah. For me, I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw. Obviously, similar places in the league. Obviously, only a few points difference between the two. I can't settle these, so I'm going 1-1.
Yeah, I'll keep it short as well. I won't talk too much. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a draw. They're both quite close to each other. West Brom have drawn a lot of games recently, and same with Stoke. So I'm going to go with a 1-1. I'm going to agree with you there.
Yeah, absolutely. Hello to Sport Talk W. Sean J. Good evening to you. Randy says 0-0. Carlos is a bottle job. He says in bracket. well,
who's Carlos?
Carlos Corberan for West Brom. Yeah.
Oh,
our ex-manager. Yeah, and
right, their manager
has gone for a draw as well. 2-2 in that. Yeah, so fair enough. But yeah, next game, Sunderland, Birmingham, RWA production. You'll be keen to know what I've said about this game. For me, I think Sunderland will win this game. I think obviously 2-0. 2-0 Sunderland. I'm not going to waffle. 2-0 Sunderland. Obviously, and yeah, that may put you close to the playoffs. But I don't think you'll make the playoffs. But yeah.
Yep. By the way, I'll keep you updated with the Man U game. Currently just in the squads. 2 minutes till kickoff. So obviously with this game, I am going to go with the Sunderland win. I know our WA predictions will probably be happy with that. Although they've drawn a lot of games recently, the last time they did play them, Sunderland did win 2-1. They're at home this time at the Stadium of Light. They should obviously they got 2 home games in a row, which if they win both of them, that would be quite good for them to get into the playoffs. I'm going to go with a 2-1 Sunderland win. I do back Birmingham to score, maybe a goal from Troy Deeney himself, ex-Watford player. Sunderland, I do maybe a Diallo goal. I don't know. But I do back Sunderland to win this game 2-1.
Yeah. Absolutely. Ramsey's gone for a 2-1 to Sunderland. Yeah. And RWA Productions has gone for a 3-0 Sunderland win, of course. Very confident. Yeah, very confident. I see there.
I just can't get enough of you.
It's one of their chants, yeah.
Who's Edouard Mucci? Oh, he's a French. Yeah, he's all right. He used to play for PSG. Nice. Oh no, he's on loan from PSG.
They've got a great fan base, of Sunderland. Fantastic fan base, right? And they've got a former Terrier in Alex Pritchard as well.
Who's Sunderland?
But yeah, Sunderland. Yeah. But anyway, moving on.
Alex.
The game of the weekend. I'm joking, by the way. I'm just being sad. But anyway, Swansea taking on Huddersfield. I'm not going to do my prediction. So I'm going to do my prediction tomorrow night. Obviously, I'm doing my preview tomorrow night. So, Ollie, I'm going to hand over to you. What are your thoughts on this game, and what way do you see it going?
Yeah, I'm going to talk about this game for a bit. It's an interesting game, 2 teams I like. Swansea. Before, I knew about Huddersfield. They were my championship team. My gran lives near Swansea. I've been to a few games as well. Kick off in the United game, by the way. But I do back Huddersfield to win this game. I'm going to go with a weird scoreline, right? 3-2 Huddersfield.
Oh,
come on, Huddersfield. It's going to be it's going to be a high-scoring game. It's hard, right? I want as much as I want Huddersfield to win. It's going to be a tough game for them away at Swansea. The fans will be there. Electric. It's at home. Oh my goodness! It's 1-0 already. It's 1-0 to Man United already.
Who scored?
Oh my god! I don't know yet. I haven't seen the goal. Wait.
This is turning into an update.
Sorry. Yeah. The goalkeeper hit. Let me just watch the goal. Goalkeeper makes a mistake. Anthony to Martial. Goal! Yep, 1-0. Sancho with the goal. Oh no, it's offside. Oh, it's offside.
Oh my
Every time something's happened, it's been the penalty wasn't given, the goal was being Oh my.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
going with
wow, what a
in this
start.
game, Huddersfield need the 3 points more than Swansea. Swansea, they're safe in the game. They're safe in the league, sorry. It's going to be a tough game though, Huddersfield. I do back you to win, although Swansea, they're, as I said, they are my team. But I do back Huddersfield, man. Huddersfield are probably my second championship team now, probably joint first, maybe, because I really hope you guys stay up. I honestly hope you guys do. I'm praying and hoping, really, really they do. And from this game, I'm a Huddersfield fan. I'm not a Swansea fan in this game. I'm a Huddersfield fan all day long.
Love it,
But
love
it would be no clean sheet. It will be a high scoring game, but yeah, sorry about that. I will keep you updated if there is another goal. But it
Yeah,
was
no.
literally
I mean, we're
30
gonna wrap
seconds,
in a minute.
30 seconds in, Sancho, and it's offside, and there's an injury here for Casemiro. No, he's all right. But yeah, still 0-0.
Oh, Casemiro is back in, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I love the positivity but yeah, I mean, obviously, hopefully that 430-mile round trip will be worth it for me and many other fans that will be travelling to the game. But yeah, I like, obviously, a high-scoring game as well. Obviously, a lot of people love high-scoring.
So Ryan, you can't tell us your prediction.
Yeah, no, you'll have to wait till tomorrow night. You'll have to tune in tomorrow night and you'll get my
I'll what time is your stream?
6 o'clock as usual for my
Hold on.
for my shows.
I might still be watching Mario. Or no, I'll be fine. It's 5 to 3, and it's an hour.
An hour and a half.
It's an hour and a half plus adverts. So I'll be about
2
4
hours.
o'clock.
Yeah, 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, so probably about 5. So I should be alright.
Yeah. So he's on about Diallo. I think he's a loan, but we can buy on a clause of 5. I mean, Man United. He's from Man United into Diallo, and I think Man
and they
United
have Joe Gedhart, whatever his name is, Joe
Geldhart.
from
Yeah.
Leeds as well. He's on loan.
Yeah. He's a good player.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
but
they've
yeah.
got. I do back them possibly to try and get playoffs. Man United starting off well here in the box. Yeah, cleared away.
Yeah, clause of 5 million. I mean, that's not bad, Rick. 5 million for a player of that quality.
That's not bad. I mean, does he start for Sunderland as well?
Yeah, he does. He starts every. Yeah, from what I understand, he starts.
I don't get why Joe Goldhart doesn't start or whatever his name, because he's Oh no, he did start the last game. He's just been on the bench a few times.
Yeah, that's the strength in depth they've got, I suppose, at Sunderland at the moment. That's pretty much sums it up. But yeah, we're just going to quick. Ramsey says 2-1 to Town, but it'll be another game where we have little possession. I mean, Neil Warnock doesn't like possession, so we don't want possession. They can have the possession. We don't want it. We just want to score goals. We want to get goals and be as effective as we've been in the last few. But yeah.
He's on about Muchit, not the Man United guy, the 5 million clause.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, me too. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I do apologize. Sorry, I got.
He's on loan from PSG. Yeah.
It's because we were talking about Diallo, and I didn't know if you were talking about. But yeah, he's done it right after the Michu comment as well. So my apologies. But yeah, where's he from, Michu? Where have they got him from? But anyway, but yeah, I do agree, Ramsey. It's just going to be the Neil Warnock again. Set pieces. We need to make use of our set pieces again, as we have done recently. And yeah, it'll be a good game, obviously. I don't want to say my prediction, even that one. But yeah, so yeah, that's kind of you've gone for another high scoring 4-2. We're gonna get We're gonna get 4 goals. Blooming heck.
Goodness,
that is interesting.
Is he just saying that though? Is he just saying that because he likes something?
I don't know. I don't think he. I think he's just being honest. PSG. He's from PSG. Michu.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah. So So fingers crossed for the game. Obviously, I will be going, as I said. It's going to be a really good game, a really competitive game, and both teams in good form. So let's just see what happens, and hopefully we can come away with 3 points because we desperately need them.
Yeah,
we need another 3 points. It will be a big boost, and if we can get another 3 points, then that would be brilliant. But yeah, anyway,
no loss. Come on, Huddersfield.
I mean, a draw, would it be really that bad? I don't think it would.
A draw would only be good depending on the other results. If Reading lose, if Cardiff lose, if UPR lose, then that would be a draw would be all right. But a win, if Rotherham lose, you go overtake them, which would be good.
We've got some fit. we've got some favourable. You know, the other teams are playing really tough games as well.
Yeah.
So if we can maybe get a point or three, we just don't want to lose this game. If we don't lose, I'm happy with that. But yeah, I definitely do think. Oh no, he's there. I knew he's. I do think. Oh no, I'm not gonna say it. Sorry. I'm gonna shut it now. But you'll have to wait till tomorrow for my prediction, guys.
Oh yeah, you didn't say it, did you?
Bring it on. Bring on the game.
Come on, Huddersfield, not Swansea.
I'm not looking forward to the early start, but I'm looking forward to obviously going and obviously being back in Wales again.
Will you be watching the 12:30 game, or will you not be able to?
No, I won't be able to be honest with you because unless I upgrade my package on my phone to unlimited data, then I don't think I will be able to. But I don't. And plus, I don't know. No, I won't be doing. I'll just be keeping an eye on as well. But yeah. Anyway, next penultimate game that we've got on here, Watford, obviously taking on Bristol City. For me, I'm going to go for a 1-1. I can't separate these two sides. They're both not in great form. And they're on similar points. But yeah, I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
Yeah. One of my 5 teams, I'm going to, obviously I have a spot for Reading, soft spot for Swansea, soft spot for Bristol City as well, and Huddersfield as well. But yeah, I do. It's going to be tough. I want Bristol City to win, but Watford's, it's a mid-table clash really. I mean, Watford 12th, Bristol City are 13th, and if they do win, they will overtake them in 12th. If they win by 2 goals or more. So if they win 3-0, they'll overtake them, and they'll be a point behind West Brom. They're close to the playoffs, but I don't think they'll make playoffs. Last time we played each other, it was a 0-0 draw. I'm going to be a shock result here. Watford 1, Bristol City 2, and I'm hoping. Yeah,
I mean,
I'm backing my local. Yeah, Bristol City. In the league, they're the most local team to me. So I know a lot of people who support them as well. But I'm just going with a shock result. I love to give a shock result, and that's my shock result. I think Bristol will hopefully win the game. Yeah, but Watford will definitely score. Yeah, I'm going with 2-1. I know it could happen though. You never know. It could happen. We'll wait and see.
It could. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, Watford haven't been the best of the way, and plus, obviously, their fans. You can sense the frustration around the place at the moment at Watford. I could sense it when we played them not so long back. They get on the players' backs very quickly. They're not very happy around there, obviously, with the players' attitudes and how they perform, and really not giving everything. But anyway, we're at the last game.
No.
Blackburn obviously taking on Hull. This is obviously going to be another interesting game. Obviously, Blackburn obviously is 6th place, 62 points. Hull obviously 16th, 52 points. They're safe, Hull anyway, so there's no problem with them. But for me, obviously Blackburn, I think that they will win this game personally. I think that it'll be a 2-1 victory for Blackburn. But yeah, what about you, Ollie? What do you think about this game?
Yeah, Hull, they're not doing that great. They're 16th. If they do win, though, they could jump up to 13th. If Bristol, Swansea, and Stoke do lose, and depending on goal difference as well. Well, no, actually, the goal difference doesn't matter. They'll 55 points, so overtake all of them. But for Blackburn, they do want to win this game, try and secure the playoffs. So I'm going to back Blackburn to do it. I'm going with Blackburn 3, Hull 1. I think in this game.
Interesting.
And what was your score prediction?
2-1 Blackburn. But yeah, that's it. That's we've got through the fixtures for this week, and obviously I'm not going to do the midweek game. Obviously, that's kind of it now. But it's obviously been a great stream. Big up to everyone that's coming.
Yep.
Obviously, our new guests, of course, RWA Productions. Big up to you. And as you didn't actually come back with where you was from and everything, but obviously don't matter.
Yeah.
And Orest, as always, always here supporting.
He's probably left because of the game.
Ramsey, obviously, always here. Matthew as well, always here. It's been a great stream. And Ollie, thank you for coming on. as
Yeah, thanks for
always.
having me on, Big up.
Where can people find your where can people find you?
Yeah, of course. You can find me, DJ Sinclair, on YouTube, of course. Make sure you check me out. Make sure you go watch back some of my videos, for public watch hours, because if we get them up to 4,000, it means I can get monetized. So that would mean a lot. And make sure you guys do subscribe if you're new. We are 2 away from 1,060, and then after that, the big aim is 1,100. If we get that soon, that would mean so much. Obviously me and Ryan, in about a month's time, we're seeing going to highest points. So videos from that will be out in my channel. Looking forward to that. I got some Joel Corey videos out. I saw Joel Corey a while ago, and I do streams. Obviously Ryan joins them as well. I do mainly Prem reviews. A Prem review will probably be out next week, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, midweek. That's the best times, really. Hopefully more guests this time, because we only had Toby, Arrest, and Ryan in the stream. So hopefully more people are free. I would like to get Manny on soon. But yeah, do care on YouTube. Make sure you do like my videos and subscribe. Want to catch me anywhere else? Ollie.Sinclair56 on Instagram. That's my main account. Make sure to follow me there. I think I'm on the road to 700. Big aim is 1K. Obviously, I lost my old account and I got 1,000 on that account. So I really want to get back to 1,000 on that. And then on the road to 0.5K on my @__ fan page 1. And also make sure you guys, I don't really shout out, but make sure you guys follow my TikTok. I think I'm 3 away from 400. Ollie's Epic556. Go follow me in there. Apart from that, just message me any socials like Xbox, PlayStation, Snapchat. I don't have any Twitter or Facebook, but yeah, big up Ryan for having me on. I'd love to come on another stream one day as well. I enjoyed the day you announced to come back. Yeah. But no, big up for having me on. I'd love to come on. And hopefully Huddersfield do get the win. And man, Arsenal, we better get the job done. We obviously the draw. Yeah, it was a bit annoying, the draw, but we got to beat West Ham, and hopefully Leicester do us a favour and beat Man City. I mean, it would be amazing if that happened. Amazing weekend if they somehow get a result. I mean, new manager bounce. They got who's their new manager? Nigel Pearce.
No. I don't think they've appointed one yet, have they?
No, they have. They Leicester. They've got a new manager, haven't they? The former Aston Villa manager, Dean Smith. Yeah.
Oh, is Dean Smith? Where have I been? I didn't know that he'd got the right. But yeah, like I say, you're always welcome on the channel anyway, mate. And thank you for coming on. And big up to you. But yeah, and also
1-0 Man United.
Who scored?
Hold on, I'm a bit behind. Let me just check now. So Wan-Bissaka. It should be right. It should be coming up now. Yeah, 1-0. I mean, they did have an early goal which got ruled out. Should be here now. Martinez on the ball. Great pass to Sancho. Sancho on the ball now to Casemiro, to Bruno Fernandes. Great ball to Anthony. Goal. Yeah. Oh no, Sabitzer. Is that his first goal for United? That might be his first goal for United. Sabitzer gets his first goal for United. 1-0 Man United against Seville.
Wow. Well, that is brilliant. Obviously,
that's a good way to end the stream.
Good way to end. But yeah, obviously, this has been another episode of the Championship Prediction Show. Like I said, I am back live tomorrow at 6 for the preview to our game against Swansea this weekend. Obviously, going to the usual. Obviously, hopefully, I get hopefully I get a guest on. Obviously, Ben may be joining me tomorrow. Hopefully, he's free. So yeah, obviously, you know how the previews work. But yeah, we're back tomorrow at 6. But yeah, please make sure obviously you do smash likes on this video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Ollie's channels. Obviously follow his Instagram and everything. I have put the links to Ollie's YouTube and his Instagram accounts in the description. So that is there for you to click on and go straight to the page. But yeah. So I guess thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on tomorrow's show. But yeah,
also enjoy the United game, guys.
Yeah. Good night. Take care, and we'll
come on, Huddersfield.
Come on, you Terriers. Come on.
Up the Terriers.
Leo Walling's Barmy, I'm in.